defense by Jokic. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Porter passes to Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Gobert against Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Gobert. Jokic passes to Gordon. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. Out to Conley. Clock at 4. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those tough contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. There's the pass to Jokic. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Mitchell against Jokic. Gobert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the screen. The drive by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Rejected by Murray. And he's able to get it back. Bogdanovich wide open. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Barton passes to Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Utah ball.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Jazz have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Conley into the lane. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 3. Here's Gobert. Count that one.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Jazz ball.
Jazz have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Mitchell's shot is good.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich looking around. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, those double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Murray against Conley. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now, here's Jokic. Driving the lane, and Jokic slams it in.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Outside, Bogdanovich. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
No coverage that time.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 7.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Gobert with it. Now defended by Jokic. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Nuggets trail. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And they double up Murray. Down low, here's Barton. Doesn't go that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. On the wing, Mitchell. The feed now to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. 12 points for him.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Outside for Murray. From outside, off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Porter. Crafty move.
2 minutes remaining.
And the layup is up and in.
2 minutes.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
There's O'Neal with the three. They grab their own miss. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. He was all alone on that one.
Team foul.
Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Oh, great ball movement there.
That's his third personal foul.
Jokic with this screen on Conley. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Conley. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gordon with it. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen by O'Neal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Porter.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
With the floater. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Barton. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Got that one up quick. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Wide open look here for Murray. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Green is out there with Morris. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Forbes kicks to Green. Pass to Morris. Fires for 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 1-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Whiteside. And here is Hernan Gomez. Back to Whiteside.
Well, when Cousins makes up his mind to defend, he does a nice job challenging shots and getting stops. You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Morris. Alexander Walker passes the basket. Can't cash in from close range. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. And it's Pascal top the key. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Pascal. On the wing, Morris. Latrey hits it from three-point range. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And some career-low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept the support role at this stage in his career.
The Jazz with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 4. Back to Cousins. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Haji.
David just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And Utah turns it over again.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morris outside. Outside, Green.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hernangomez.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Morris passes to Najee. Feeds it to Morris. And now Utah, fast break. Poked away. And the pass to Hernangomez. Haskell a screen. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pascal.
Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Takes it inside. Hernangomez down low. He's against Green. Just 4 to shoot. It's dishes to Whiteside. Najee passes to Cousins. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hernangomez. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Denver in the lead. Morris right side. The rebound by the Jazz.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hernangomez kicks to Pascal. Driving inside. Intercepted. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll get going after.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Eric Castle, also Whiteside out there, and it's Alexander Walker in at the guard position. Outside Conley to take the lead. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Utah.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists now in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
The drive by Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Gordon against Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Punctuating the flow of the game with a big bucket right there. Bogdanovic making his imprint.
Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. On the wing, Porter, guarded by O'Neal.
You know, since Bogdanovic came into the league, he's made some nice strides defensively and a nice contest there.
Conley gets the bucket.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
All going up court. Now Mitchell. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the basket by Gordon.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Conley up top. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 7 to the paint and stolen by Bogdanovic. O'Neal against Murray. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the foul on Will Barton.
Team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Porter with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. Jokic grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Clark.
The Mavericks taking on the Nuggets. For the Mavericks, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Nuggets, Mavs. And we'll be right back for tip-off. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So He may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
Brunson against Barton. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Fires in the triple.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Murray passes to Jokic. Powell with a steal. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Another three for Dallas.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Jokic. The three is up. And another miss by Denver. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Left side, Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Will Barton picks one up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Dallas.
And so Powell nails them both. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Looking to win the run. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Dwight Powell.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic, a screen on Barton. Brunson passes to Doncic. Over Jokic. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brunson. Doncic against Porter. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And too long on the shot. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Jamal Murray.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson finds Doncic. There's the drive.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Barton outside. Pass to Porter.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic against Murray. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
Brunson against Barton. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Doncic from outside the arc.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Murray's got the second bucket on the night.
And Murray there dialing one before that shot. Different area code.
Murray against Doncic. Takes a three. Another miss by Doncic.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Dallas. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Jokic has got 5 now.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Powell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Nuggets ball.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. Murray for three. That shot is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Jokic. Barton outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pass to Porter. Launches the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Left side, Brunson. Sinks it from distance. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Here's Jokic. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And stolen by Murray. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. It's stolen.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Ryan?
Joker indeed, Ali. Thanks for that. Now here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 7.
Jamal Murray just taking his game to another level in the bubble in 2020. This guy plays with a lot of heart.
Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Murray from outside. Murray can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. And here's Doncic. Defended by Murray. Doncic, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Over Murray. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
2 minutes.
Barton outside. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Brunson. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Jokic. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Over Finney-Smith. That one's wide left.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one is off. The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Murray. Mavericks with a rebound. Bullock's got 4 rebounds now.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. It's been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Porter the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Jokic finds Porter. He takes it out of the way. Wow.
And some creativity for Porter that time. A guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton.
That's his third
foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
15 seconds left in the first half. Powell, a screen on Murray. And Doncic, here we go. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
That one no good. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Nuggets trail. Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Boban Marjanovic, Green out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Morris. Cousins can't hit.
Mavericks foul. Tim Hardaway. That's his first personal foul.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Now here's Morris. Tight defense on him. And a foul. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many
Monte Morris.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Dinwiddie against Cousins. And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Assisted by.
And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Hardaway Jr. going to work right now on the offensive end.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Dinwiddie. Rebound by the Nuggets. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
To the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Morris outside. With the drive. It's rebounded by Kleber.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Hardaway. And a two-handed jam.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball on the floor there. Very decisive to get in there on that move.
Morris outside. Cousins with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. To the inside. And out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And it's Morris penetrating. It's tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. No good with a layup. And Denver's shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Down low. Cousins can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Najee, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Morris. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. To the paint. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feat.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Out to Kleber. Dinwiddie outside. Driving to the basket. Can't get it to fall. The Nuggets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Forbes. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marjanovic. And here is Green. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. That shot off the mark. Morris with it, guarded by Kleber. Now here's Green. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Morris against Dinwiddie. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Cousins. Here's Najee. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Marjanovic inside. He's working on Morris. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Hardaway. Cousins with the steal. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action. Up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Dallas with it. Murray and Barton the guards. Porter Jr. the small forward with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the Nuggets shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Finney-Smith, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The Mavericks leading. And here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Jokic against Powell. Back to Jokic. Powell with a steal. Pass to Bullock. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. Here's Doncic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barton against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Gordon. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Finney-Smith with it. Defended by Gordon. Here's Doncic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Inside. Bullock's shot is off. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Good work there as it goes.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Brunson against Barton. Doncic outside. From the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Porter. 1:46 left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Mavericks with the rebound. Brunson with it. Now Porter defending. And there's the lob. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Outside Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here's Doncic. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. The shot off that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. From deep. Oh, my! What a shot! That was from way downtown.
B.A., that was from out of town. I mean, how do you stop that?
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of it. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
talent, that's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Booker finds Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton against Jokic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Murray. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gordon outside.
Come on.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
7 ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. No good there. Good D by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Phoenix. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A second chance effort. Barton, no luck.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Booker looking around. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Porter in the corner. Back to Murray. Puts it up from 15. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Johnson outside. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11 back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Suns leading by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. On the wing, Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton kicks to Booker. Takes a 3 to the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Assisted.
And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wide open look here for Murray. Cans it from downtown.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Paul against Murray. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Over in the corner, Paul. And stolen by Booker. Finished off the break.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The drive by Paul. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Johnson finds Bridges. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And here's Porter after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Pass to Murray and stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Booker from the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Porter a screen on Ayton. In the corner, Murray with it. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ayton with it. Now defended by Jokic. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray, no good. Suns leading by 13. Fires from deep. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. Will it go? And he drives in. And it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And Ayton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Johnson. Booker against Barton. Back to Johnson and stolen by Gordon. Left side, Porter. Now, Jokic. And the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you starting to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And here's Jokic after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. The drive by Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-4 run. Driving to the basket. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
Well, Aaron Gordon welcomes the opportunity to be fouled. You cannot be careless with your defense.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Paul. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Martin against Paul. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here he goes. And it's Jokic missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Suns ahead. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
38.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Morris is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, you can let the game come to you at times, or in that instance, Mr. Cousins initiating the action.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to McGee. The pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. And Holiday kicks to Shamet. Going inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
And the shot's good from Crowder. The Nuggets trail by 18. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Forbes. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Morris passes to Forbes. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McGee. Back to Crowder. There's the feed to McGee. Now the dish to Crowder. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Forbes the pass to Green. Back to Forbes. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Morris against Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle. It's stolen. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And McGee kicks to Holiday.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's McGee. The rebound by Jeff Green. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Morris. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns leading by 22. Craig finds Crowder. With the drive. And stolen by Cousins. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Najee, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Shamet. Here's McGee. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Down low. Here's Cousins. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
It's stolen by Green. The drive by Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
A power move by one of the biggest problems in the low post of Marcus Cousins. Don't let him get that deep.
There's the drive. Paul. And that one's drained from the low block. Paul's got 6.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
That one doesn't go. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray did a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Paul passes to Ayton. And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Back to Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
The drive by Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Paul. The three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. To the inside. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges for three. Traps in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Barton passes to Jokic. Gordon. And that one, good. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker against Barton. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. Misses the three.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's Barton with the drive. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Bridges with the steal. Lobbed up there for Booker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Jokic with it. Pass to Murray. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
A focal point of this offense. Jokic is comfortable handling the bulk of the scoring load on this team.
A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Mikal Bridges.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now Ayton following the three-point attempt by Jokic. And stolen by Barton. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And here's Jokic outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker against Barton. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Launches it. Barton with some nice D. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now from deep. Conley. And he buries his first look.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Murray, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Mitchell banked it in off the glass.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Murray. 5 on the clock. It's stolen.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And that one's good from Conley.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Jokic. To the inside. Here's Murray. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The kick out to Conley. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Second team foul.
Now here's Jokic. It's stolen away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gobert with it. Now Porter defending. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Murray for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley against Murray. The 3 from Mitchell. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Takes one from 10 feet. And that one hits the back iron.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Over Murray. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. To the paint. They need this. And it's Jokic laying it in.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Here's Conley. Book it off the crossover. Conley's got 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Pass to Barton. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And so it's the Utah Jazz liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 5th.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Utah.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Gordon with a steal. And they're on the run. Porter finds Barton. And it's good. 2 points. Barton's gotten his first points in this one.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Mitchell double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. Gordon with a steal. Barton, the pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Barton against Mitchell. The 3. The shot no good. And Denver the other way now. On the wing, Barton, defended by Bogdanovic. Jokic to the inside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Murray against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Jokic finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. On the wing, Porter. And there's the drive. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Porter, the pass to Gordon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Murray against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Now Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 7.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. With the floater, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Jokic passes to Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Barton with a steal. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. He loves to challenge people. Does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And 1:01 left in the second. Pass to Gordon. Over Bogdanovic. Right side Porter. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got 14.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Murray passes to Jokic and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. There's 25 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell against Murray. 6 to shoot. Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Murray. Launches it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Good effort and good D by Bojan.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to see. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for Denver, we've got Jeff Green, Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Najee in at the 4-man position.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to House. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Cousins. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Forbes. Tries again. Here's Najee. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. High arcing shot. Hernan Gomez, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Forbes. Denver the rebound. And there's a 3-second violation.
The 3-second violation. Jazz ball.
Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Bryn Ford. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to House. Back to Pascal. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Denver grabs the miss. Morris on the wing. From deep three-point range, the shot won't fall. So Utah will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one's good. Clarkson.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Clarkson against Morris. Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Green for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's House. Off target from outside.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
On the attack, Green. And again, Denver no good. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. To the middle. From behind the arc. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside, Green. Inside. Here's Najee. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Going inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Morris. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night. Conley against Morris. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Conley comes with a double team. Down low. Here's Green. Back to Forbes. Stolen by Conley. Three-pointer O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit. The Nuggets trail. Here's Najee. A quick shot there. It's off target.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 10 points.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Here's Najee. And again, Denver no good. Right side Conley. The 17-footer. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Thank you for that, Allie. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Utah shooting the rock well at 46%. Murray against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Here's Murray. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Five to shoot. On the take. Soft touch off the glass.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Goes up on the baseline. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Jokic against Gobert. Jokic, no good. Jokic has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Left side, Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Barton with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Now Porter defending. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Barton with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Porter, the pass to Barton. Outside Porter. Jokic up top. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
And they double up Jokic. On the wing, Barton. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. And Conley grabs the miss. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Over Murray. Gobert inside. Covered by Jokic. Connects from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Mike Conley.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Back to O'Neal. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Murray passes to Jokic.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
11 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drive.
Kevin,
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. Doncic dishes to Powell. And here's Bullock from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Barton passes to Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porter against Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. We're about 1 minute into the first. From past the arc. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Doncic with a screen for Brunson. Releases. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And here we go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson against Barton. Pass to Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Bullock missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The 3 for Doncic. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Doncic outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 8 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Murray against Doncic. Powell with the steal. Here's Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas. I'm breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Porter passes to Gordon. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Bullock. Wide open shot is on the money. Bullock's got 5 points so far.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that.
There's the pass to Doncic. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And so it's Dallas ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Barton against Brunson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Murray against Doncic. Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Here's Porter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here's Brunson. Top of the key jumper, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Porter, no luck.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Passes to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Now Brunson. Doncic outside. Takes the three. Pulls it up. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 6. Gordon finds Barton. The drive by Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on it. He's got a killer mindset.
Dallas calls timeout. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA. So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Dallas moving the ball around. Steps back. Here's Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell against Murray. Driving in, and he lays it straight in. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Feeds it to Barton. Powell with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gordon.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Brunson finds Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 10. And we'll get going after this from the... We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Morris is out there with Green. It's Najee in at the 4. To the paint, Hardaway. The second chance points on the tip in. Hardaway's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
They get the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Green in the post. Guarded by Green. Green, no luck. Here's Hardaway. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
And the wide open shot from Morris. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway for three. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Forbes. No good, unable to end this run.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Over to the wing. Back to Marjanovic. Trying his luck from deep. Forbes with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 15. Morris kicks to Cousins. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Dallas moving the ball around and stolen by Cousins. That's tipped. Hardaway with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his first points in this one.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Good work there as it goes. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Dinwiddie outside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Bertans for three. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. .105 left in the third quarter. And it's blocked. Cousins against Marjanovic. Cousins dishes to Forbes. To the middle. It's deflected. Dinwiddie with the steal. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. There's Green with the three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Morris. 6 points for him. And Cousins kicks to Forbes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Both free throws good from Forbes. Mavericks leading by 16. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Dallas with a size.
All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now there's Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Cousins inside. Marjanovic on him. No good from Cousins. Mavericks leading by 16. There's Green with the three. Green with the rebound. Here is Forbes, guarded by Hardaway. And the wide open shot from Green. That three off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace overpower is how I would look at it.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. A different look for Denver. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's an 18-point game.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Here's Jokic. Count the basket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Brunson with it. Six on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Doncic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 24 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Murray, no good. Mavericks leading by 18. Floats it up for Doncic, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
Barton, no luck. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From deep, and Luka Doncic again from deep. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Bullock from the arc. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Porter looking it over. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks leading by 23. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Brunson, and another basket for Dallas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 32 points in the game. Now here's Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Murray against Doncic. This one for three. Denver grabs the miss. Murray for three. Drills it from outside.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may...
Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton against Jokic. Ayton passes to Booker. Kept alive. And here's Denver. To the paint. Barton finds Murray. Outside for Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Gordon with a steal. Barton against Paul. Jokic passes to Murray, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Jokic against Ayton. Now here's Jokic. And Ayton pulls it down. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Jokic against Ayton. Screen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Barton. Takes it inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Oh, and there goes Barton. Kicks it into another gear.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Suns now. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ayton finds Paul. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Murray for 3. And Booker pulls it down. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Paul can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ayton against Jokic.
2 minutes.
Pass to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Ayton into the lane. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's got the crowd charged up. Ayton way up high.
A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
He shoots. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porter's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Johnson passes to Booker. Porter with the steal. Gordon finds Porter. Gordon with it. A shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Chris Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Got a piece of it. And now the Suns fast break. Ball from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Paul with the bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game.
And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And stolen by Jokic. Murray from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Booker finds Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Porter the pass to Gordon.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, wow! Whips down the windmill jam! And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
It's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
Murray passes to Jokic. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves. And then he makes a quick decision.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Barton with a steal. Jokic against Paul. Jokic passes to Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Ayton into the lane. And Ayton with the stuff.
The coaching staff really likes it when Ayton looks to be aggressive, take advantage of guys who have no way physically to match up.
Inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Now there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Outside Booker. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Now, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA.
That's his first.
But I was still robbed.
First team foul.
1:49 left in the second. Murray passes to Gordon. Paul with a steal.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
And Booker with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Ayton. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul.
Jamal Murray.
That's his first foul of the
That's his
game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Murray against Paul to the paint. The lob. Very well done. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Left side Murray. Pass to Gordon. Paul with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Bridges outside. And he drives in. Now here's Johnson. Gordon with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Paul, wing shot on the way. For 3, Booker. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 5 points.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
And so it's Phoenix liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Denver, Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at the 4. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Assist from
Woo!
Bryn Forbes.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Shamet driving in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Denver is shooting only 35% so far. And it's Morris penetrating. Chalk up 2 there.
Monte Morris.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Pass to Craig. It's intercepted. Cousins with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Oh, he misses the dunk. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Defensive foul.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Payne. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's got 5. Throws it up high. And McGee with the stuff.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Craig up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Green. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And again, Denver no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Line for Phoenix. JaVale McGee.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for McGee. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
Here's Morris. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morris has gotten 4 this quarter. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Shaman. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns.
That free throw no good.
Shaman. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Morris for 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one falls.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Payne against Morris. McGee a screen on Morris. Payne on the bounce. Here's Shaman. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Into the lane. Morris passes to Cousin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep. They grab their own miss.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Morris against Payne. And he's going for the lob. And it's Crowder missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Paul passes to Booker. And stolen by Murray. Porter with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Gordon's got space. It's hauled in by the Suns. Porter with the steal. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3 ball goes that time.
Paul can't get it to go.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Boy, Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And he lobs it up top. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Tries it from 19. Good on the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 16.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
And it's Murray off the drive. Pass to Jokic. The jump hook. Oh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Paul against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray. And he lays it up and in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Paul against Murray. And stolen by Jokic. Barton outside. Going inside. Oh, there's the alley. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul for 3. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Nuggets ball.
For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Three-pointer, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Jokic finds Barton. Screen by Gordon. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Ayton. Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by Porter. Jokic against Bridges. Down low. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Bridges. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Oh, man, what a slam. That's the first thing he thinks of whenever he touches.
And he's got bodies hanging all over him. Really attacked the rim with a fury on that defense. Ayton, the screen on Jokic, and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The drive by Paul. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
The drive by Paul. Johnson. Deflected. Left side Murray. Jokic with a screen on Booker. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Paul. Offline with a 3. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they have